Hello everyone, this is Neelam Tyagi and today I am going to discuss about some basic concept related to playing with number chapter. And playing with number is the third chapter of class 6th. So let's start our topic. Playing with numbers. The first topic is factor. A factor of a number is any amount that divides into that number exactly, leaving no remainder. Example, 2 is a factor of 12 because 2 goes into 12 6 times. Means 12 is divided by 2 6 times. This means that 6 is also a factor because when we divided 12 by 6, it is completely divisible by 6. Here are all the factors of 12 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 because the 12 is completely divisible by all of these numbers. Next is multiple. A multiple of a number is found when you multiply that number by a positive integer. For example, when we multiply 5 and 1, answer is 5. When we multiply 5 and 2, answer is 10. When we multiply 5 and 3, answer is 15. So there are infinite multiple of any number. Now next example is 9 into 1 is equals to 9. 9 multiplied by 2 is equals to 18. 9 multiplied by 3 is equals to 27. 9 multiplied by 4 is equals to 36. So similarly there are infinite multiple of 9 also. Next is even number. An even number is any number that can be divided by 2 leaving no remainder. For example, 12 can be divided by 2, so 2 is even. We saw in divisibility rules that a number is divisible by 2 if its last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Therefore, we can say that any number whose last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 is an even number. Other examples of even numbers are 58, 44,884, 9,98,632, 98, 48 and so on. Next is odd numbers. These are numbers that when divided by 2 do leave a remainder. Odd numbers are easily identified because they have one of the following number in the ones place, means 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. And examples of odd numbers are 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 and so on, because when we divided these numbers by 2, they are leaving remainder as 1. So these all are odd numbers. Next is composite numbers. The number which have more than 2 factors are called composite number. Example 4, because 4 has 3 factors. This is 2, 1 and 4. And next example is 6, because factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6 and factor of 6 are 4, which is more than 2. Next is prime number. A number that has only 2 factors, itself and 1, are called prime numbers. Example 7 is a prime because the only number that will divide into it evenly are 1 and 7. Next is our lonely 1. 1 is not a prime because it does not have exactly 2 different factors, and 1 is also not composite because it does not have more than 2 factors. So we can say that 1 is not a prime nor a composite number because it does not satisfy the condition of prime number and does not satisfy the condition of composite number. So remember that 1 is not a prime number nor a composite number. Next is co-prime numbers. 2 numbers that have only 1 as the common factor are known as co-prime numbers. All the prime are co-prime numbers also. Example 35 and 39, because both have common factor as 1. Because 35 factors are 7, 5 and 1 and 39 factor are 3, 13 and 1 and common factor is 1. So 35 and 39 are co-prime numbers. Next is twin primes. Twin primes are primes number whose difference is 2 and only one composite number in between them. Example 11 and 13 are twin prime number because when we subtract 11 from 13, the difference is 2, and 11 and 13 both are prime numbers. Other example of twin primes are 3 and 5. Next is prime factors. To find the prime factors of a composite number, first divide the number by 2 and then keep working down using 2 or the next lowest prime number that will divide any remaining composite factor exactly until there are no composite factor left. Here are some examples of prime factorization. First example is 20. So firstly 20 is divided by 2, and how many times it is divided? 10 times. Now 2 is prime number, so 2 remains same, and we have to check what number by 10 is divided. 10 is divided by again 2, and how many times? 5 times. Now 2 and 5 both are prime numbers, so prime factorization of 20 is 2 multiply 5. Similarly 24 is divided by 2, and how many times? 12 times. Now 2 is prime number, so we have to check by which number 12 is divided. 2 by 12 is divided also by 2, and how many times? 6 times. So now 2 is prime number and 6 is composite number, so we factors again 6, and 6 factor of 6 is 2 and 3. So prime factorization of 24 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Similarly, we can see that prime factorization of 48 and prime factorization of 75.